Tak ja tady ještě se podívám, že všechno je fajn. Tak, moment. Tady to musím ještě zajistit. Jo. Zvuk funguje. Nice. Tak, ještě tady последní věc. Tak jo, to funguje. Tak jo, za 2 vteřiny jsem znovu tady a budeme začínat. Так jo, ať jedeme. Але я праві не вім, це буде зі звуком. Можна знову будемо мати проблем. Так, можна хру дам троху на хлас. Ніц такавого можна. Так jo, ať začneme. No, ale ja nevím, jak dlouho budu tady. Minimálně hodinu, možná víc. Ага, musíme běžet. Ok, chápu. Jo, ještě tady slyším echo srdce.
I failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
On to se schoval. Почекай, я тоді махал єшті проїд. Не, я не можу. Так дивно.
Make me to walk in the path of thy commandments.
Coward! You betrayed your family!
Le fule cloich gion mi muhucha. Gaboje am prish gabe mi rish. You're too late! You will not get him!
Так, musimy pokryciować.
It must.
To że?
Be safe, my son.
My dearest dear, it was with great joy that I received your last letter. Know that you are missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his poor mind. John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. Son, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
Так, Family of Snakes, Білекі. Co to znamená? Jakoby asi ty 3 věty nemá nic společného mezi sebou. Počkej, ale chtěl jsem to přečíst. Počkej, co se stalo s tím chlapem? What the fuck? Tak jo, tohle chtěl jsem přečíst. Aha, tak tady to nic neznamená.
Mother will work in the garden all day in my absence. She always does when she's worried.
No, tady on píše jakoby, že ta cesta z Indii byla dost dlouhá Он нехал матку. Она летить сама. Так. Ten druhý odstavec je asi nechápu. Pak v čtvrtém ona si píše o svém otce, že on strávil své mladé věky v cestování, hledání nějakých odpovědí. Tak co to je?
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
No, я знову не можу поуживати то меню. А он знову має проблем.
We have arrived.
Не. То не йде. Он знову якби буде асі. Он знову спадне. Не? Уж не chce.
Arrived, sir.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
He's arrived, my lady.
David, welcome to Skahandu House.
Lady Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour.
Так. Zapytamy o tom, jak teraz stop.
An impressive building. Skahandu, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear.
If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late in the day for such morbid talk. You do look so very much like John, though. Angus, please show Master David to his room.
Yes, ma'am.
No, on chce odpowiadać na naszą otázku.
I trust
Nice.
you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank you. I was fortunate enough to stop off in several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for generations. I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job. Have you proof of who you say you are? You are David Gordon, son of the late John Gordon.
Please, I quite understand. Here you are.
No, on chtěl jakoby zajistit, že jakoby jsme opravdu jeho syn jenom právě když jsme už v tom domě, ale proč ne dřív, jakoby předtím.
What a curious object.
No, it's nothing, just a trinket from India that I carry for luck.
I see. I trust it brings you all the luck you deserve. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work waiting for me in the library. I could not in good conscience sleep with it unfinished. I'll be staying in the house for a few days, so no doubt we'll bump into each other again. Don't worry, Mr. Gordon. You're in good hands here.
Please follow me, Master David.
To je jeho otec?
Your grandfather,
Ah,
his lordship
okay.
Edward Gordon.
No ale proč je... Aha, takhle.
Somebody still cares. Maybe you weren't as bad as Mother believed. Grandfather Edward. Father never spoke of you, but Mother never had a kind word to say. You were the worst of the lot, she said.
Počkej, co tam bylo?
I suppose it's hard to keep things dry, what with all the rain you get here.
Most amusing, Master David. We do our best, sir. None of us are as young as we used to be.
No, já tady skoro nic nevidím. No, já znovu... počkej. Jo, to je fajn. Tak, chtěl jsem... asi... Kam, já nevím, musím to zvětšit nebo udělat níž? Zkusím dát to níž. No, já pořád nic nevidím.
It does that sometimes, sir. Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you. Lady Gordon called you Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir, she did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon, yes.
I'd advise you not to leave the room tonight. Ticking clocks are not the worst thing you may encounter in the house at night, if you don't know your way around. Sleep well, sir.
Maybe he's more of a morning person.
Tak, počkej, ale co mám dělat s tou графіків я тоді... Почки. Я тоді вůbec nic nevidím. Ага, так я měl tu gamu dát vyš, окей. Ага, takhle. No, asi je to moc. Come on. To je fakt divné kontrolovat tuto hru v menu. Tak zkusím. Если to bude špatně, tak ještě to zvětším.
I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon, but I think my room is probably around here somewhere. Hold on. This looks like... Wait a moment. This is a piece of a model.
No, jenom to trochu zvětším.
I doubt this place could ever be properly warm.
No a tady jsme už všechny viděli.
This room in an old house like this one, sooner or later no drawer stays empty. Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd. The candle is nearly gone, but it should do for a while once lit. The candle is nearly gone. Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease.
Tak tady máme británský pas. Jaké foto?
Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Skahundu House. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
Počkej, tam chtěl jsem se podívat ještě na pár
This
věcí.
handsome, cheery, sober man. He's not the one I remember from my childhood. I should get a new passport. This one's filling up. Not many matches left.
Tam bylo ještě něco. A počkej, je to naše zavazadlo. Okej.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there, 5 times over. I can barely see my hand in front of me. I'm going to need a light to find my way about out there. Ah, just what I need.
Tak ale zaprvé chci se podívat, co je tady.
I will put your high praise of Scottish water to the test, Father. Later. More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them.
Počkej, co je tam? Tak, inventory. Diary.
We meet again, old foe. A dumb waiter, big enough to fit your own weight in food into.
No, this isn't right. There should be a room here. No, this isn't what I need either. Where is it? Eavesdropping, Mr. Gordon? That's hardly proper.
Selected poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream. Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes? Wouldn't it be more comfortable working here?
That's Lady Gordon's private desk. It would be improper for me to use it.
Wouldn't it be more comfortable? Despair, by a man called Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Ghastly shades of bygone gladness, clawing fiends of future sadness, mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Thus the living, lone and sobbing, in the throes of anguish throbbing, with the loathsome furies robbing night and noon of peace and rest. But beyond the groans and grating of abhorrent life is waiting sweet oblivion, culminating all the years of fruitless quest.
The words of a troubled soul.
Tak, moment. Tak. Tak jo.
The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. I started reading this, though never got round to finishing it.
The gentle maid whose hapless tale these melancholy pages speak. Say, gracious lady, shall she fail to draw the tear adown from thy cheek?
Ghosts, legends, ancient history. Where's the rest of them?
Tak, jsme přišli odsud, pokud pamatuju správně, tak já musím najít schody. Tak, ten chlap byl někde tady. Jo. Tak ale zaprvé se podívám, co máme. Ty části. Nice.
If you don't mind, I have a system and don't want to mix things up. Lady Gordon is very keen on confidentiality.
Of course. Hiding something, are we?
To je dost dobrý postup jenom vzít, co chceš.
That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
So it's true we are one of the oldest families in Scotland.
Oh, much more than that. The Gordons have owned this land back into antiquity, before records were even kept. Add to that some unique and unusual local laws. Well, it can be a challenge, but a welcome one.
Did you know my father?
I was called to the house shortly after your father arrived.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward died, so none of the required legal formalities to transfer the house were observed.
Does that mean...
Not at all. There will be no issue with transferring the estate to your name, if that is what you wish.
have you had a chance to examine my papers?
I have, and am delighted to say that everything is in order. I would not be doing my job if I didn't warn you that with Edward dead and your father absent, the family fortune has somewhat diminished over the years. However, the real treasure is the castle and the grounds themselves. I haven't spent as much time as I'd like here, but it is a unique place. Well, it's been a long day. I bid you good night.
I'll get myself something to read and then head to bed too. Good night.
No, можна будемо moc se podívat na papíry. Ne, já nemůžu. No, ale ona si už se nedívá. Ne, hra nedovoluje.
I can see the family resemblance. This one died very young. And this one. None of them seem to have made it past middle age. Exquisite craftsmanship. I doubt our family could afford a marvel such as this nowadays. Lady Margaret and Edward. How young they look. But who are the others? You really know very little about your own family, David.
Aha, ona tady spí.
A peculiar place to spend the night. I best not wake her. Who would tear up photographs, given the painstaking process surrounding their creation? It's too dark outside to speculate about the size of the estate. Somewhere out there they found father, or rather what was left of him. What a cruel way to take your own life. On the morrow, I will explore the grounds, as soon as the sun is up.
Tady můžeme jít ještě dolů.
Just how old is the Gordon clan? For all I know, it could stretch back to Roman times or even further. An earring. I doubt it was buried in the ashes on purpose. Someone must have lost it. The cold doesn't seem to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft. Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him. I used to regale my Indian school friends with tales of knights in shining armor. Oh, locked.
Tak ještě chtěl jsem se podívat asi tady. Tady jsme ještě nebyli. Co to je?
you are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you. I'm David Gordon.
Aye. I kenned you were coming today.
Did you know my father?
I did. Aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean? Who is they?
Не буде відповідати.
How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The loch's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
Oh, your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
I'll leave you to your supper then.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father kenned the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
Blood. Not human, I presume. Better safe than sorry. This might come in handy.
Почекай, а сі з братім привітить. Ага, так мне лысем ид иным смиром.
Rory just disappeared into the darkness. The cellar can wait till tomorrow.
Ага, так я тогда уж скоро никам не можу ид. Отсюд.
There is no denying it. We are family.
Ну, але по правді речі, я не хапаю туди хладам.
Oh, locked. This might take a while. I need to be steady and try to... Oh, well, there you go.
Так, tady jsou nějaké čísla. Pak...
That's not the right combination.
Aha. No, asi je to 2. Počkej. 2. Tady měla by být 1, 2. Počkej, já nevím, jak správně to sčítat. Nebo tady například 4 v prvním. Tady 1, 2, 3, taky 4. No ne. To nedává smysl. No například tady 2. Tady třeba 1, 2, 3, 4. Nebo počkej, tady například 0. Tady 2. Tady 1. Tady znovu 2.
That's not the right combination. Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Co to je?
Father knew how to open the cabinet.
Aha, takhle.
This will help.
No, já si potřebuju papír, nebo možná bez toho to zvládneme. Tak, to je divné. Tak ne, a jestli potřebuju papír, moment. Tak. Co tady máme? Tohle. Já ani nevím, jak správně říct ty názvy těch symbolů. Ну, тут трохи не помага. Protože jakmile v druhém řádku tam může být kolik? Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, седм, 8 комбинаций чисел, а в prvním řádku může být 3 комбинации чисел. No, možná tady bude ještě nějaká poznámka.
Dear Lady Gordon, I write to you with the utmost urgency. I'm seeking information about my patient, your son, John Gordon. During our conversations, he makes allusions to his relationship with his father, but will not expand when pressed. You have failed to respond to my previous request, so I'm writing again to insist in the strongest terms possible that you furnish me with the required answers. Your son's recovery depends on it. Yours faithfully, Dr. Leah Farber, Bethlehem Hospital, London.
Tak rodina ještě.
About my father is Lady Margaret concealing.
Tak rodina ještě nechtěla ho léčit?
Locked.
No, to je trochu divné. Последнее číslo o 2 větší než druhé. Ale to nijak nepomůže mi. Pak tam ještě bylo napsáno, že... Počkej. Ну окей, наприклад, скусим. Так, тохле 2. Тохле єдничка. Ну, а треба тоді... А, не, почекай, тоді єдничка. А тоді буде... Седум. Тоді буде 9.
That's not the right combination.
Не, так.
That's not the right combination. 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 That's not the right combination.
Так, teď tady dáme jedničku, tady dáme 3. No a znovu 9, 7.
That's not the right combination. 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 That's not the right combination.
No, tak znovu. Tady dáme 5. Tady dáme 5, tady dáme... Počkej, tady bude 0. Почки. Asi. Nebo počkej, ne, všechno je fajn. Tak, já musím se podívat na replay. Asi úplně na začátku měl jsem chybu. Ja musím to ніяк овершити. Випаде также Ану. Так йо. Міняв самоповнену зачатку хибу. Ну, а так скусим знову. Так. Але тут мусим давати баха. Tady jednička. Tady 2. Пак. Последнє число мусí бути більше. Неж то друге.
That's not the right combination. That's not the right combination. That's not the right combination.
Очки. Йо, ти в поході.
That's not the right combination. 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 That's not the right combination.
Так, пак. Tady musí být jednička. Tady musí být 3. Teď znovu. Tady последнее число. Větší o 2.
That's not
Než
the
to
right combination.
druhé. Aha, takhle.
Let's see what father didn't even want his own family to find.
Так йо, ми справді заїстили.
Now what are you for?
Так. Асі тохла може тить. Это вржит? Не? Не, Асі, ten последний.
Here we go. This side is done as far as I can tell. But there must be more. What an intricate piece of furniture.
Ага, так я тогда уж ніц не можу уделать. Ну, але споньо мусим то завершити. Ага, tady jsme se vrátili asi do svého pokoje. No a co ještě tady musím udělat?
Empty.
Так, reveal the secret of the desk in the library. No, tak asi jsem se podíval na skoro všechny pokoje. Tak počkej, já ještě tady mám nápad. Já nepamatuju, že... Nebo ne, všechny je fajn.
The lock is too heavy, too old for this to work. Father must have left something for me in the master's study. I suppose I could ask Mr. McKinnon to open it for me in the morning, but I'll have him breathing down my neck. And who knows what I'm to find.
No tak zkusím ještě jednou jít dolů. Jak chápu, tak jsme na největším patře. Tady jsme určitě byli, ale já nepamatuju, jestli tam byly ještě nějaké pokoje nebo něco takového. A ještě možná tady najdeme něco, co má něco společného s tím klíčem. Tak kdo ví. Ne, úplně nic. Tak jo, je to právě ten samý stůl. No, ale já nechápu, na co tady ještě mám se dívat. Ten klíč jsme už viděli, ale já nechápu, proč on nechal ho tady. Tak jo, asi je zavřeme. To je fakt divné. Já nechápu, kam mám jít. Jakoby do jakého pokoje? Chápu, že musím najít něco společného s tím stůlem. Tak, ještě moment. Tak jo, to fakt nedává mi smysl. Tak, tady budou... Počkej, já ještě nahoru můžu jít? Asi tady jsem ještě nebyl.
Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house.
No ne, tady já nic nemůžu udělat. No možná tady ještě najdeme něco nového. Но тоді ніц це не змінило. Так, тоді ми так і уж були. Тоді ніц. Тоді ніц ужиточного.
Father must. The lock is too heavy. Too old.
Так, є наш покой. Ну, я тому не розумів. Небо я мусим то нехай тут еврзним. Не, тоді я ніц не можу уділати. Почки, я мам напад. Там, то я завжим. Там, де була та стара жена. Так, я можу єшті етнуси поділати. Це було там. Мислим сі, що це буде досить добрий напад. Так, момент. Так, тут трохи не розумію. Почекай. Якоби проверить ахой стек, як смаш, а проверить писал сам якоби what do you mean, protože asi не похопил сам ту в'єту. Сорі. Я вжdycky чту, якоби та нула випадає як не ніяко письменно, але яко і нам число. А як тому я ще не можу звикнути. Ну а мимоходом на том стиму там була нам jedna notyfikacja. Але це всі мислив, protože я там не хапу з тим дописом. Tady ještě v tom questu ve kře já mám nějaký problém, já nechápu, co musím udělat. Jsme otevřeli nějaký klíč. A teď musím zajistit. Počkej, asi chápu. Ne, nechápu. А то был втип, že se to objeví na Steamu. A můžou to vidět rodiče. A že si slavný, protože si se objevil v živém vysílání. A to popravdě řečeno dost těžké pro mě, jakoby skoro chápu, Але почки, я тенхле допис уложим, а пак ještě jednou se podívám. Так, момент. А ještě mimochodem hrál si v ten Cloudpunk? А, почки, я сі хапу, сі мислив, що то нотифікація буде якоби на тому стріму, небо? Йо, уж хапу. Так, іде що przyda z nami, pszani. No, a вчера jsem tuto hru už ukončil. A jakoby, если занимать и таковый стил,
Lady Margaret and Edward.
так
How young they look.
я клітні можу то допоручити.
You really know very
Але
little about
інак,
the royal
не
family,
вім.
David.
Прибіг є добрий, але обчас грає досить нудна. Але покуть ті баві таковий сеттинг, так будеш рад. Ага, такле, окей.
How dare you? No, I will never. It's not true. It's all lie.
Я тому вůbec nerozumím. Předtím jsme byli vedle ty staré ženy, ale když jsme byli tady poprvé, tak on řekl, že asi bude líp jít někam dál od ty staré ženy, pokud něco špatného se nestalo. A teď, když jsme se objevili tady podruhé, tak on začal dělat nějakou blbost. Co to bylo? Já tomu fakt nerozumím. Fakt, on teď chce zapnout hudbu?
An impressive collection. Grandmother's obviously a music lover. I'll give that a spin later.
Не, я to nemůžu zapnout. Tak, okej, ale pořád potřebujeme udělat něco pro ten quest. Reveal the secret of the desk. Tak to bude... No, jestli to musí být někde tady. No, ale tuto hru, a jestli už zatím nemůžu doporučit. Tam ještě byl taková chadanka, že... Počkej. Jestli 8 násobím... Počkej. Tady můžu ukázat. Там была хаданка. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Teď to ukážem. 8 násobím 3, je to 16, 24. Tak я musel tady, já nevím, jestli je vidět. Počkej. Já mám... Ne, nemám nápad. Já mám nápad. Tak. Já teď... Kde to je? Копия. А teď... Past. Jo, tady teď mám 2 kamery. Nice. A tady. Jo. To je těžké. Já nevím, jak vypnout tento mod. Nice. Ještě líp. Vyfoť mobilem. Окей, tak tam měl jsem používat 24 kombinace čísel pro ten kód. Tak já ještě vypnu tu druhou kameru. Jo, nice. Tak je to byla nějaká blbost. Protože jsem fakt potřeboval zkusit skoro, není skoro všechny kombinace, ale pro mě to bylo fakt divné. Škoda, to trochu blbě. Tak já nevím, jestli já můžu ukázat, co bylo v tom. Jo, tam jakoby měli jsme takovou poznámku. Je to právě teď na obrazovce. Jo, a to, co poslal jsem v tom messengeru, je to jakoby ty odpovědi k tomu, co na papíru tady ve hře. Já nevím, je to fakt nějaká divná věc. Já chci pak podívat, kolik času jsem strávil s těmi čísla. Jakoby jenom s těmi jakoby vkladáním. S tím vkladáním do čeho? Do toho speciálního místa. A ještě můžeš prosím napsat, jestli všechno je fajn s tím zvukem. Protože možná opět mám nějaký problém tady. Aha, tady dole možná něco se objevilo. Tam předtím byl nějaký divný člověk. Ne, tady nic nového. Zvuky OK. Jo, děkuji za informaci. Tak. Jsem tady už byl tady skoro všude. A ještě zajímavá věc, že když jsem se díval, jak dlouho obvykle trvá tato hra, tak tam se psalo, že 6 hodin. Tak já asi chodím po domu jenom půl hodiny. Jakoby je to dost krátká hra a jsou tady takové problémy. Ještě nevím, ještě 10 nebo 20 minut a pak budu se dívat na Google, co tady mám dělat. To už mě fakt nebaví. No, ale kdo ví, možná ještě zjistíme. Tady ještě jeden problém, že ten chlap nemůže běžet. A jak jmenovala ta hra? Počkej. Ona jmenovala se Cloudpunk. Cloudpunk, jo, právě tak. Jsi to hledal jako něco cyber? Já bych taky popravdě řečeno hledal. Protože jakoby slyšel jsem o této hře asi před 3 lety a pak když chtěl jsem zahrát tuto hru, tak i začal hledat něco jako cyber. A jenom pak jsem zjistil, že je to úplně tam jiný název. Počkej, možná já musím nechat to otevřeným? No tak asi ne. To bylo by divně. No, alespoň zkusím nechat to otevřeným. Počkej, já jdu špatným směrem. Teď já chci zkusit jednu věc. Tady je to fakt nějaká blbost, že jsme nechali ten stůl otevřeným. A teď já chci se vrátit do staré ženy. Možná ona, nevím, udělá něco. Jestli hrál jsem Hogwarts Legacy, ne, ještě nehrál jsem, ale je to v plánu. Tak. Jak vidíš, tady s těmi hrami jde všechno mnohem líp, než to bylo předtím. Tak do AAA her taky jakoby dojdeme. A ještě mimochodem mám takovou divnou otázku. Já právě teď dělám tu webovou stránku a kdybych teoreticky prodával bych nějaký, nevím, přístup do jakoby ty stránky, například tam bude základní část stránky a jestli bude nějaký subscription, tak kanál bude dostávat více informací, tak potřeboval bych OSVČ, nebo jak se nazývá ta věc? Počkej, OSVČ. Nebo to lze udělat bez toho, jestli víš. Nebo životnosťák, já nepamatuju, jaké jsou tam názvy. Tak. A počkej, se podívám na ten, jak se to nazývá? Asi OSVČ. Moment. Jo, OSVČ. Například, jestli já mám webovou stránku, například, a chci tam prodávat nějaké věci, například přístup, tak a budu mít za to nějaké peníze, tak potřeboval bych OSVČ pro takové věci, nebo ne? Nebo tady je nějaký minimální limit. Že například pokud ty příjmy jsou malé, tak já nepotřebuju OSVČ. Jestli víš. Doufám, že teď se ptal jsem líp. Možná mám něco v inventáře.
Every thief's best friend. I know a few fakir's tricks I can use this for. Somehow I doubt that anyone apart from Father knew how to open the cabinet. This key gets me one step closer. I'm no expert on fashion, but this looks like a rather old-fashioned design.
Pokud se nepleteš, tak pokud mi něco udělává míň jak 3000 měsíčně, tak to danit nemusím, ale raději bys to ještě vygooglil. Jo, já taky chtěl jsem se podívat na Google, ale tam nevím, jak správně mám zadat ten dotaz. Díval jsem se dneska na nějaké články a jenom pochopil jsem, že pokud je to jakoby ten OSVČ je vedlejší, pokud mám nějakou práci, tak já nemusím platit nějaké pojištění, zdravotní a ještě něco, ale pokud ten OSVČ bude hlavním a jakoby nebudu pracovat, tak tam už budu muset to platit sám. Už si to googlil a jaký dotaz si používal? Já právě teď ještě se podívám na... Jakoby tam ještě se píše něco jiného. Jakoby když člověk chce prodávat nějaké... tak moment, pokud mám práci a vydělám něco vedlejšího, není pravidelný příjem a zároveň to není víc jak 30 000 za rok, tak daní... Jo, jakoby hlavní otázka je не с tím daním, ale s tím OSVČ, jestli musím otevřet ten OSVČ. Nebo jestli můžu bez toho. Musím.
The lock is too heavy, too old for this to work. The lock is too heavy.
To je škoda. Protože skoro všechny úřady pracují jenom v nějaké divné hodiny. Jako to určitě bude v průběhu práce. Já tady ještě musím jít do VZP, abych dostal novou kartičku. Tak podíval jsem se na jejich pracovní dobu, jakoby pracovní hodiny, ale oni jsou zajímavé, stejně jako s těmi banky. Ne, tady nic. Na co práce? Na práci je také fajn, ale... Počkej, tady...
My faithful friend Insomnia. I wonder if Andrew has left the library yet.
Aha,
My faithful...
už myslel jsem si, že měl jsem jenom jít spát tady. No a z práce také všechno je fajn, prostě zajímalo mě, kdybych přidal něco navíc na tu stránku, se kterou právě teď pracuju. Tam jsem se podíval, že já můžu používat nějaký... Já nevím, jak se nazývá to. Nějaký systém, přes který lze kontrolovat nějaké platby a zajímalo mě, jestli se podaří udělat něco navíc pro tu stránku, tak hned se objevila otázka, jestli potřebuju ty OSVČ a tak dále, protože nechci mít žádné problémy. Jedna kamarádka řekla, že jí známá podnikala v něčem malém a za půl roky, nepamatuji jaký úřad, ale dostala dost velké problémy a musela zaplatit dost velké částku. Jenom kvůli tomu, že neplatila daně a ještě něco. Mám rád. Tady jsem už 1 rok a 1 měsíc. Tak zatím všechno je dost skvělé. Tak, počkej. Okej. Zdávám se, já už nechápu, co musím dělat. A jdu do Google. Pamatuju, že jsem řekl ti možná před půl roky, že budu vždycky se snažit nějak dohrát nějakou část hry sám, bez Google, ale pak pochopil jsem, že to je škoda, když trávíš dost spoustu času s něčím, tak je to jenom jakoby za tu dobu lze bylo nebo odpočinout, nebo uvařit si večerře, nebo udělat něco užitečného. Tak. Co je s tím? Tak jo, potřebujeme první kapitolu. Počkej, tak ne, to je něco jiného. Tady je příběh o... Aha, tady ještě je Black Mirror, jakoby stará hra. Tak ale potřebujeme 2017. Tak jo, jestli je to právě ono. Tak. Ага, факт. Tady se píše, že v tom stole pravo ještě něco. Fakt? Jak bych mohl to zjistit? Vždycky, když jsem... Já právě nevím, co říct. Je to taková blbost, že jediná věc, tady jsem se díval na ten stol, ale ještě potřeboval tady se podívat. To je fakt nějaká blbost.
That sounded like some part of the desk moved. Yes, that's too open.
Tak a tady já nic nemusím. Počkej. Ne, je to zamčeno.
Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right.
Tak ale... počkej, tady vidím tu bílou... Ta bílá věc. Ale já nevím, jestli já tady můžu...
Something's not right.
No a asi znovu potřebuju se podívat na tu informaci. Počkej, už chápu. Tady musím... kde to bylo? Nebo dvakrát kliknout na červené tlačítko, jeden na bílou a pak jeden na červené. Na černou. A pak, nebo naopak. Asi takhle. Tak. Black.
Something's not right.
Окей, так black, white, black.
Something's not right.
Не. Ага, asi já musím celý řádek, jak budu plnit začátku. Tak, black, white, black, white, black, white, black.
Something's not
Не,
right.
почекай, там было. No, ale nechápu, jestli je to správná část. Ještě jednou. Black, white, black, white, black, white, white, black.
Something's not right.
Ale proč? Окей, я se podívám do Google. Tak. Black, white, black, white, black, white, 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 black, black, white, white, black, black, white, black.
We're getting somewhere.
Ne, já nemám rád tuto hru.
A key and a note from father. Someone is tampering with my work. I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead. The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father? Is this the key father spoke of?
Tak je to dost zajímavý klíč.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like father wanted me to keep it a secret. Oh, hi there. You startled me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait.
Jsme nezavřeli ten stol.
Where did he go?
Předpokládám, že dolů. Tam, kde je stará žena. Ale popravdě řečeno, já chci zjistit, jestli ona pořád je tam. Jo, právě. Tak. Kam ještě mohl běžet ten chlap? Tak zkusím ještě nahoru. Já fakt musím hledat toho chlapa? Počkej, questy. A ne, já musím jenom najít místo, kde můžu používat ten klíč. Tak jo, dobrá. Počkej, tam byly velké dveře. Tak asi tamhle, protože on řekl, že on nemůže odemknout ten klíč, protože on jak, nebo dveře jsou velké, nebo ten klíč, jak bude ten zámek. Ale já právě nepamatuju, kde to bylo. Asi tohle?
The lock is too heavy, too old for this to work. It doesn't fit.
Aha, já chápu. Tak, master klíč. Jo, teď to bude fungovat.
Open sesame. Someone's been searching here. Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care.
Tak, Jo, musím tady se podívat na všechno.
The key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death. This looks interesting. Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Ага, знову хлавалам. Так, можна jeszcze nieco знайдемо. Ніяку наповіду. Ну, але тоді спусту папіру. Так, як указала нам гра, мусимо садівати уповні всюди.
Father wouldn't have hidden his papers somewhere as obvious as a desk drawer. Whoever did this would have searched the room after they looked in the desk. Maybe they didn't find what they were looking for. Oh, some sort of secret compartment. Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there.
Де я мусим йти на хору.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
Так, почекай. Я намалую або накреслим. Так. 1. 5, 2. Не wiem, если to pak potrzebuję.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf. Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
Sorry.
What a mess. Letters about the day-to-day running of the estate. These might be useful if I decide to live here. The handwriting must be Edward's. Pay half what he asks. Forward to lawyers. Charming. And this one. Your money won't protect you forever. The hangman will catch up eventually. A curse on you and your family. Seems he was as popular as he was pleasant.
Moment. Tak, tady je nic.
Just bits and bobs.
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations, and to be told we must leave our own home is too much to bear. Alice, my wife, whom you have met, is beside herself with grief. We have nowhere else to go. I beg you to look inside your heart and allow us to remain.
Have them out by the end of the month.
The signs are there. Deny them at your peril. The ancient evil that inhabits this land has seeped into the very stone of the castle walls, and if you do not tread carefully, it will infect your family.
Contact the constable. Have this witch locked up so she does not bother us again.
Tak, tady už nic, kromě toho nevidím.
A local girl goes missing. Concerns have been raised at the disappearance of Cora McKay, a 17-year-old local girl. According to the police, she was last seen leaving her place of work, the Three Kegs Inn, 2 days ago. She's the third person to disappear in recent months, but the circumstances of each have been markedly different. Cora is described as being 4'10", with grey eyes and long dark hair. Anyone with information is urged to contact the constabulary.
Why all the fuss? She is nothing but a peasant. A tavern girl. If you can't keep your blabbermouth shut, don't be surprised if others make sure you get what's coming to you.
This sounds as if Grandfather Edward was willing to take drastic measures to enforce his will.
Tak, moment.
Everything but the seal.
Ну, а tady jsme asi už skoro všude se podívali.
Myths and Legends of the Highlands. From the library, I'd wager.
No, ale... No, já právě teď nechápu, co mám s tím dělat. Počkej, я видим ty symboly, které byly v Chlamolámu předtím. Tak. Asi takhle. Zkusím tohle. Aby to se neopakovalo. A tady, jo, tady tak máme. Sakra, použil jsem špatné tlačítko. Tak ne, to nefunguje. Tak jak jsem chtěl. Jaké ještě mohou být nápady? Tam bylo napsané 1, 5 a 2. Tak já musím se podívat, jaké byly čísla na tom stole. Tak, já musím otevřít replay. No, já to nevidím. Já можу то найти. Ага, tady. Našel jsem. Tak jo, jsme napsali. Sakra. Ještě špatnou tlačítku jsem používal. Так, окей. Tohle číslo, které je uprostřed, je to 8. 8. Počkej, například tohle, tak kde to je? Je to jednička. Tak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Musím, jestli řeknu 8, tak ne, počkej. 6, 7, 8, ne, to tak nefunguje. 2, 5, 1. Ne, já nerozumím, co s tím mám dělat. Znovu jdu do Google. Nice. Aha, takhle. Počkej. Tady, jak se píše, byly symboly. Tak ne, já nic nevidím. Fakt znovu. Je to už потруха, když jsem dívám na nějakou část hry, například právě tady. Vždycky, když jsem šel do ty hadanky, on ukazuje jenom tohle a náhodou jsem použil ten stick a já mohl tady se podívat na ty věci. Je to už fakt потруха. Tak, moment. Jetzt делаем шпатно.
This castle certainly has its secrets. It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this. There's a bit missing.
Stop your whining. Stop your whining.
Znowu ten chlap.
Wait! The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
Are you all right, sir?
What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood and he pushed him down.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
To była wspominka.
Him.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
begging your pardon, sir, you should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Crannan. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Crannan. Get a hold of yourself, David.
Стоп, почки.
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of. Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real, more even than the daydreams that plagued my childhood.
Почки, так он видел, может, ніякий проблем між дідочком його отцем.
I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps? As far as I know, I've never been to this castle before. Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Tak, je to už tady nový den. Počkej, něco máme v deníku. No a tady spoustu anglických slov, které já neznám. Nice. Počkej ještě jednou. Zajímá mě, jak na začátku ten chlap psal docela klidně a pak začal psát nějak zvláštně.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
I appreciate your patience.
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon. I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out.
Tak jo, tady je to už všechno.
That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range. Elsa knows more about my father than she dares tell me. I'd better earn her trust now. She might return to the village once the weather clears.
Tak, musím zjistit, kdo je ten chlap. A taky promluvit s Alice.
Yes, Master David?
You've worked for the family all your life.
Yes, Master David. Save my time serving in Swaziland.
You served in South Africa?
Oh, indeed, sir. During the Boer War. But Sir Edward intervened and I was able to return unharmed from that most futile conflict.
Moment.
May I ask, the maid, she seems nervous, almost afraid of me.
She's afraid of everything.
You don't think much of her?
I do not, sir. And, if I may be so bold, one of Lady Gordon's earrings has gone missing.
You suspect the maid?
Not my place to say, Master David.
Yet I think you just did say. If I gave him the earring, he'd use it as an excuse to torment the maid. Not that I'd ever gain his trust. He's clearly loyal to Lady Margaret. How many staff are there?
Nowadays, only myself, the maid, and Rory the gardener. I suppose you could include the lawyer, too, if that is work.
Not many for such a big house.
If you felt like hiring more staff, I would not complain, sir. But of course, not everyone is suited to work in this house.
Well, good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
No a tak ještě budeme muset najít tu ženu. Tak jo, já ještě zapnu světlo. Moment. Tak jsem znovu tady. Taky trochu nerozumím, kde jsme. No tak to není ono.
A sign of modernity, even in ancient houses like this. A sign...
Jo, mimochodem, mohli jsme prozkoumat pár pokojů. Aha, ona je tady.
Miss Crannan? Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scunner thought it would be funny to put one of his dead beasties in it to fear me. He should keep them in the cellar and... Sorry, sir. I'm speaking out of turn.
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say,
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said... Oh, sorry, sir. I must get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl. You said my father saw things.
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
I noticed the attic door is locked.
You'd best ask Angus, sir. I hardly go up there.
The mere mention of the attic terrified her. What is in there? I think you may have lost this.
Oh, sir! Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. She can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will. What happened to my father here?
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me? Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir.
Well, I'm not the owner yet, and you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there. I shall leave you to your work. Talking to me makes her very nervous, and I have nothing to ask her right now. Elsa knows more about my father than she dares tell me. I'd better earn her trust now. She might return to the village once the weather clears.
Так jo, asi můžeme tady se podívat, ne?
Shall we?
Aha, tak jo, jdeme.
How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone. Let's see what we can find down here. Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether. This is as close.
Tak já tady musím něco najít.
Not the most hygienic workstation. A hunting map. Looks like they've been poaching outside the Gordon estate. Ooh, a lot of blood for just one animal. Looks fresh.
Master Eddie's work. He and Mr. McKinnon put it here earlier. Poor beastie.
Eddie. Another family member I've yet to meet. Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning. And magic tricks. The water of life. Some of these whiskies are from local distilleries. Step right up.
Sir? What are you... Oh my! That's amazing! Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think...
And you are?
Edward Mallory. You may call me Edward III.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems...
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed. Pleased to meet you, Eddie. So, your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
Lovely. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize. I was helping Miss Crannan.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said? They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did? Oh, you don't know.
Well?
Well, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon.
Ale zajímavé, co chtěl.
After dinner.
At last.
Co chtěl říct?
Can't I get some answers?
Tak já už můžu jít do knihovny, nebo ještě ne? Tam bylo napsáno, že jakoby po večeře, ale já nevím, jestli to už se stalo. Jakoby jestli je to správný čas. No ale já nepamatuju, kde je ta knihovna. Počkej, je to právě ona? Ne? Jo, ještě tady musím dolů.
David, apologies for not being here to greet you. As the telephone in the castle is not working due to the recent storm, I have had to journey to the village to communicate with my office. Upon my return, I shall show you to the chapel where you can pay your respects to your father. Yours, Andrew Harrison.
Or maybe I'll just head to the chapel myself, just as soon as the weather clears.
Tak, ale já zatím nechápu, kam běžeme. A ještě hlavní problém, já nepamatuju, kdy je jídelna. Aha, je tady. No, ale je to dost brzo pro večer, že? Možná já budu moct promluvit s tím mužem. A tady je ta stražen.
I thought that would be beneath her station. Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that...
Think nothing of it. You were obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
I don't want to give her another reason to think me mad. This may seem like an unusual question.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way. What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh, he was magnificent. He was handsome, so handsome, and caring.
Caring enough to knock
Počkej,
his child down
je to
the
naša
stairs.
babička?
All was so very different when he was around.
Nebo pochybil jsem špatně?
The maid. She seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew my father to be the violent type.
Oh, there are many things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
I was looking for some documents and Andrew had already gone to bed.
I would still appreciate you respecting the rules of this house. You're not its owner quite yet.
Maybe you want to have something to ask. Definitely the man I saw last night. But how? Grandfather Edward died before I was even born, and he'd be in his 70s if he was still alive.
Ještě musím jít do svého pokoje, abych se podíval, co v ještě jedné části.
Let's see if my trusty key will get this open. Not like this.
Так, почекай, я затім не розумім. Я мусím tenhle klíč používat, že jo? Так, почекай, то буде такhle. Так, ну Аси, уделал jsem něco špatné. Tak alespoň zkusím.
Not like this. Not like this.
No, ale je to tam je trochu jiný klíč, pokud chápu správně.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this? Not like this.
No, ale nechápu, proč ne. Окей, ať se podíváme do svého pokoje. Doufám, že najdu ho rychle. No, právě. Ne, já tam nemůžu se podívat.
This Dr. Farber might be useful. Perhaps she could shed some light on Father's final weeks. I should contact her. It's labeled Mallory.
Já úplně občas nechápu, co hra chce ode mě.
The old man I saw... I better leave Cousin Eddie to his hobby for now.
Tak, mám ještě jeden nápad. Jít úplně nahoru znovu. Tak jo, ať jdeme. Tak je to znovu náš pokoj. Tady nic zajímavého, kromě toho, že nemůžu používat správně ten klíč. Tak jo, já znovu se podívám na ten Google. Já úplně nechápu. Fakt? Já teď... Jestli to popravit tak, jak to se píše v tom Google, tak je to fakt divný postup. No ale ještě tady budu muset to najít. Kde je to místo? A počkej, je to špatné místo. Tak zkusím ještě jednou. Так, je to tady.
This will make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the back. What's this? Looks like it's drawn in blood?
Tak, co děláme?
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before. And they're getting worse. The boy. How did he provoke Edward into throwing him down the stairs? Lady Margaret. She looks happy. I can't imagine her smiling like that these days. My family. Yet they're all still strangers to me. Grandfather Edward. Just as he looked last night.
Так, teď. Tady se píše, že musím se vrátit v to místo, kde sedí ta stará žena. A tam jakoby bude vstup do... Počkej, jestli já správně pochopil, tak já můžu projít tady. Asi tak bude rychleji.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year.
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar in his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken? I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
Finally, some fresh air.
Master David.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Wow, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
When you talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
He shouldn't have come back. You canna go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was justified then?
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here, you should think on what the poison grown here did to your father. You can?
No, not really.
If you dinna mind, this door will no mend itself.
I'll leave you to it then. Father had a similar toolbox, back when he still fixed things around the house.
Так я Асі затім про те, що буде všechno, але co zatím tady máme, tak to je fakt divná hra, protože občas musím se dívat na nějaké divné věci v Google a pak dvakrát jsme se zjistili, že nějakým způsobem musel jsem jakoby pochopit, že na některých místech můžu se podívat jakoby za roh a pak tady například do té místnosti nemohli jsme původně jít, jakoby ještě nedávno a já pak ještě jednou se podívám na replay, ale jestli správně všechno pamatuju, tak původně chtěl jsem jít tady, do tohoto místa. Hra řekla, že jakoby nemůžu, pak jsme se podívali na jednu fotografii, pak promluvili s starou paní a pak hra umožnila jít ven, ale jak měl bych to zjistit? No nevím, asi budu vždycky muset používat ty články s tím, jak hrát tuto hru, protože nevím, kolik, možná hodinu nebo víc jsem strávil jenom jakoby s tou procházkou po tomu domu. To fakt, nevím, divná věc. A tak jo, už musím běžet, jestli tady ještě někdo, tak děkuji za sledování. Mějte se hezky a ahoj.